Hey folks, so how's everybody doing today? Hope you're all hanging in there with all this virus problems that's happening around the world. Just thought I'd check in today to let you know what's going on with us here at the Lake Whippoorwill KOA southeast of Orlando. The campground came out with a letter yesterday that they gave to all the work campers and the regular campers, and this is a copy of it right here. So I'll read over the new rules here to you real quick. No guests. All guests that are here can stay as scheduled. No visitors will be allowed to enter the campground. So no visitors for anybody. That means us or any of the campers. If you order food from an outside vendor, you must meet them at the gate. They won't be allowed through. So no more pizza guys coming in here. All scheduled activities are canceled. So that's been a big deal. We had a big dinner we were supposed to have for the work campers. That ain't happening now. It's really kind of a bummer, but you know, there's all kinds of stuff. People are dying. It's pretty serious stuff. All mail and packages can be picked up in the small meeting room. And the reason they did that is because it also closed the store. So the rec hall will be closed until further notice. So the lights aren't on and it's locked right up. The store will be open for phone calls only. So if people want ice, they want wood, they want camping supplies, they want bread and milk, they have to call the store, and then somebody, well, my job, people that do escorts will be the ones that excuse me, will be the ones delivering the stuff to the sites. The pool will remain open at this time. However, please limit the amount of people in that area to 10 guests at a time. That's going to be a tough one to enforce. You may call the store if you need ice, wood, etc. Your credit card on file will be charged for your purchase. And then there's something about the COVID-19 is supposed to be killed, I guess, with the chemicals and whatnot that are in the pool and the hot tub. So that's the last thing. But the biggest thing is, as campers are pulling out of here, no other campers can fill those sites. So they had to call everybody that had a reservation from yesterday on. I think we had 2 campers coming in yesterday. They're going to let them come in. And then after that, nobody can come in. So as the campground starts to empty out and people start to leave, nobody can fill those sites. So it isn't going to take long and the campground is going to be relatively empty. I know a bunch of the work campers were planning on leaving about April 1st, but I'm not sure even what that's going to look like because it's getting hard to travel. And we're hearing that rest areas are closed. States are starting to talk about closing the borders. If this campground isn't taking any more guests, then what's it going to look like if you need to camp your way home or wherever your next destination is for a work camping job? So there's just so many unknowns at this point. Just not sure what's going to happen. I mean, you could say that it changes day by day, but it really has been changing hour by hour. I'll just take you for a quick walk and I'll show you what's happening here in the campground. Just keep in mind that this time of year, if we have 10 people leave this campground, then we usually have 10 more guests that are coming in. This place stays extremely full. We have days we have 25 people leaving the campground. We'll have 25 more coming in. So for my job, I got moved to second shift escorts. So they want us at the gate to keep the unwanted people out of here that are not supposed to be coming in because nobody's supposed to have any guests. They don't want anybody letting themselves through the gate with the code or other people letting them in the gate. So what we've been told is no more going through the property next door, like a night watchman type thing, and keeping that property secured. We're only supposed to pick up garbage twice during our shift. Before we were just constantly going around making sure the garbage was all picked up. They want you at the gate. No more escorting. They call the position is you're an escort because everybody that comes to this campground, even if it's for a tent site or a cabin, you got escorted, into all the sites. Make sure you're going down the roads the right way, backing up right, not doing any damage to your rig or the property here. So there's not going to be any more of that because we're not letting any other campers in. So our jobs have all changed here. We went back to a 24-hour security at the gate. So a couple of my coworkers ended up taking the graveyard shift that I was on. Thank God I didn't get put back on that. I was going to have to volunteer, but a couple guys stepped up and I didn't get put back on that shift. But let me show you what's going on here around the camp. So here's our camper. And as you can see, we lost our neighbor, so nobody can come in. The people from next door are got their clothes hanging out there, out in the full sun. You don't have to worry about anybody parking there. The site over there where that John Deere Gator is sitting, nobody will be parking in there. And the next place over is where my dad's moved to. The Red Roof Inn, that's his silver car that's sitting there. So we moved him up from Okeechobee yesterday so that he's with us for the remainder of his time. And then I'll take you up on the waterfront. So this is where my dad's staying. Our manager has been gracious enough to let Dad stay in this big cabin. Sleeps like 8 people. Right here on Lake Whippoorwill. If it wasn't for the young guy that's mowing the lawn over here, it'd be absolutely quiet here today. As you can see, there these waterfront sites, I think there's 2 campers left and they're probably going to be pulling out. So all of these prime waterfront sites are going to be empty. Actually thinking of maybe asking the manager if we can move up to these sites, be on the water. I don't know if they'll let us do that or not, but nobody else is going to be using them. They have fire pits and stuff, and outdoor furniture and barbecue grills, and a swing. So this is what these deluxe sites look like. That's again right on Lake Whippoorwill. Over there they even have a dock, so if people have boats, they can keep boats here. So things are changing here at Lake Whippoorwill. Just thought I'd keep you up to date as things change. Put up another video. So that's it for now. Heading up to the swimming pool.
So if you're enjoying the videos, folks, please like, share, but most importantly, subscribe. You'd be amazed what you'll see if you get off the couch. Have a great day.